Hey, do you ever feel like bug bashing the 10 quintillion number of bugs that are supposedly on planet Earth? Now, this is your chance to enjoy that and do some bug bashing because this is Bug Bash and it really feels like a 2D casual bashing game. The developers call it an action strategy, which is kind of like, okay, sure. You definitely couldn't call it a platformer, but you have a sandal and you scroll across the screen and you are smashing bugs before they get away, and you perhaps sometimes have to protect a specific item. So you squash these bugs in all sorts of locations. There's a park, there's someone's like um, messy kitchen, uh, there's a forest, a very nice garden, unkept restaurant, bedroom. Those are only some of the levels I saw. If you miss bashing a bug, you lose points. And I realized this because I was trying to be super accurate at first, and then I was like, what happens if I miss the bug? I don't know how many points. I think it's like 2 to 5 points you lose every time, so it adds up very quickly. So accuracy is really prized in this game over, random. Let's smash everywhere. Oh no, I'm in a huge negative points now. So apparently there's over 20 levels. I got to the second level and I was like, okay, I'm good. Um, they all have their own challenges and variety of bugs. Apparently there's rare bugs. I didn't see that. I think I was smashing the same. I think it was like a caterpillar with no fur. I don't know, or a millipede. Maybe a centipede, but I don't know. It looked like a worm, maybe a maggot. I don't know. Anyways, so the game sometimes asks you to protect an item as well, like a sandwich in a park, a magical mushroom in the forest. So it's just like a random, gimmicky quest, or the produce in the kitchen. I didn't get that far, but apparently. I feel like the graphics do the job. Like the backgrounds, they're not bad. The bugs look okay. Like they look like something from like Kid Pix or something. I don't know, maybe a little bit more sophisticated than that, but they do the job. Like they're not going to blow you away. Um, the backgrounds are decently lush, averagely lush, but nothing too fancy. The sounds are like basic bug squishing sounds, like cartoony bug squishing sounds, and then there's glass smashing when you miss. So it's nothing like super amazing, but they do the job. Um, yeah. So the game keeps track of your stats, your score, number of bugs you've squished, the time you have left to protect an item. Nothing amazing. There's also apparently birds. I didn't see them so much. I didn't get that far to see them, but they will help to eat the bugs, and then apparently the bees will stop the bugs from being hungry. If you squash the birds or the bees, apparently it's a huge demerit on your point goal, so don't do it. I feel like the biggest con of this game, and this goes back to what I was saying with the levels, the first level feels like forever. Like for a first level, usually they're short, gets you into the game. No, I don't remember how many bugs I squished. Maybe it's 100. I don't know, but it felt so long. I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm done for a casual game. Too many bugs in the first level. I don't think there's an options menu because on that note, the title screen, it was messed up, and there's three options: press escape to quit, then continue game, which didn't continue, put me back to level 1, even though I got to level 2, so I don't understand that, and I wasn't happy about that, because level 1 is so long. And then the option was to play a new game, and it's like, well, if I'm going to play a new game, I might as well leave it minimized in a Windows and just leave it there definitely until I'm ready and want to play more. I'm not going to lose all my progress. If there's 31 levels and it feels like forever, 15 minutes to finish one level, I'm going to be here for a few hours. So I wasn't impressed with that. I think it's better to have a save system than the game sort of being like, by the way, you can jump in and play this game later, and we're supposed to save it for you, but then the game doesn't seem to. It assured me, hey, you can jump into the levels you've reached. But then later I found that's not the case. So it's like, okay, well, that's okay if someone's just jumping in to waste some time, but for someone that's serious about getting into this game and beating it, it's really annoying to go back to level 1 for no reason when the game assures you, hey, we'll save your progress. So this is why I would prefer saves for this game. I don't know if this is like going out to anyone that has any control over this game, but I think, yeah, not being able to save, big mistake. People want control over, you know, starting over, or even if like you could access a way to like see that where your progress is, and like some sort of sub menu, because like the game assuring you that, hey, your progress is saved, and then it's not, that's a real buzzkill. So yeah, so even though with the altered objectives, this is still a bug bashing game. Like ignoring like the other game mechanics like birds, whatever, bees that you can't hit. Ultimately, with a sandal, you're smashing the bugs. And I noticed there's noticeable clipping issues. I tried this game the second time in hopes that, hey, maybe it remembered my progress to level 2. No, but then I didn't get weird clipping issues. So the bugs were actually transparent, and they didn't bring like a black block around them like the first time I played. So I'm like, okay, now I can't really criticize this as strongly because now it's not giving the glitch. But yeah, just seeing a black block move around, it really killed my immersion of smashing or bashing the bugs the first time I played. Plus, like, as I said, the title screen is so poorly meshed that like you can't read some of the text because like it's like 3 images meshed together, and it shows, the game shows you this for some reason. I don't know, I assume it's a glitch. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like that. So it just makes the game feel incomplete, unpolished, and like rushed, and that's not a good impression. Like the first screen you see in the game, oh, it's not finished, it's broken, so janky. This game is unique for Steam. I've seen there's other hidden find this person game. There was even a horror game, I can't remember the name when I was playing this, and I realized it's kind of like you find an object, but this isn't really find an object. This is bash the heck out of the bugs. So it's kind of similar, but it's just a fun game. Surprisingly, no one's done really on Steam. And it also appeals to all ages. I'll give it that. I'll be generous. I'd say this is a 6 out of 10. Honestly, it's not super entertaining. 1 level was enough. As I said, it took forever to get to level 2, and then it didn't even save my progress, so I'm a little bit miffed about that. I'll keep you busy, but it's kind of like dull mindlessness, differently than Gungrave Gore, in different kind of mindlessness, where, you know, it's a really disposable game, let's be honest, for like a short road trip, just as long as it eventually saves your progress, because I don't see anyone wanting to start from level 1 every time they play. So with that, I'll say keep on bashing bugs, and keep on gaming. Bye.